So, our first adventure, we are doing the original Wisconsin docks.
Check.
And we're gonna take you to that tour.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and welcome aboard the amphibious duck Bismarck Sea. My name is Tess, and I will be your pilot and tour guide for the next 8.5-mile journey. Half on land, half on water, and if we're lucky, maybe even a little bit in the air. This tour consists of 3 parts: 1 part Native American legend, 1 part Wisconsin Dells history, and finally what I like to call some food for thought. That's right, folks, some grade A baloney. I'll leave it up to you to decide which is which and what is what. Our first point of interest on today's tour are these hand-carved granite statues on either side of the dock. These statues once sat on top of the Chicago Board of Trade building until in 1932 when it was redecorated by a stick of dynamite. Any wildlife on today's tour, go ahead and point it out, and I will do my best to slow down and get you a good look. But on the off chance we don't see any wildlife, well, I'll just take off my mic, hand it to the person sitting directly behind me, and they can tell you all about their wildlife. For the duck passengers. We have now entered beautiful Ferndale, which is home to more than 27 different types of ferns, including the green fern, the red fern, the white fern, the wet fern, the walking fern, the talking fern, the repeating fern, the repeating fern, the repeating fern, the pink fern, and the most rarely seen on the left, the invisible fern. Now you might notice a slight drop in temperature, and that's because of 2 reasons. First being the canopy of trees above block out sunlight, and second, these cliffs on either side of the duck lock in moisture, creating a natural air conditioner. So on any given day, Ferndale can be 5 to 10 degrees cooler, making you some of the coolest people in the Dells right now. Is everybody ready to stop and look for traffic? Now might get a little bumpy when we enter the river today, so with your left hand brace that seat in front of you, and with your right hand along your nose. And just like that, we are a boat afloat the Wisconsin River. I actually just disengaged my wheels, so if you look over the edges, you can see them slowly sinking to the bottom. And while I've got you looking at the river, you might notice that it looks kind of dirty. Well, that's because it flows through a series of tamarack swamps that secrete tannic acid, giving it that brown color. Now, I know what you might be thinking. Tannic acid, that sounds bad. Well, it's actually a thing Americans traveling below on their canoes. Until one day when he noticed they were all starting to fall asleep. So he went into town and bought a baby grand piano to spice things up a bit.
Look at that.
But what he did not see was a thunderstorm rolling in one night. which sent a lightning bolt that struck Pulpit's rock, breaking it right in half, sent the preacher flying all the way to that tree over there, the green one, and sent that baby grand piano right off the edge of Pulpit's rock, where it still sits today. Its legs rest against Pulpit's rock, and the keys face the sky. Stretch of the Wisconsin River. Now it's a very porous rock. It locks in moisture, which allows the trees to grow to the tops with little to no topsoil. And it's also very brittle. So if I were to give each and every one of you a small piece, you'd be able to crumble it in the palm of your hand. Could be a slight mist coming over the front of the duct and me, and maybe the first few rows a little wet, but that's nothing compared to the 80-foot tidal wave coming over the back. So if you have any personal items on the ground that you don't want getting wet, I advise you to pick them up, because anything that washes forward, I get to keep and sell on eBay.
That's a wilderness
Here
on the
go.
lake, right there. Right there. It's wilderness on the lake. That was crazy.
Yeah, take that, Six Flags. Alright, who wants to try that in reverse? Yeah, right. I like my job. We have now reached Last Look Point, which gets its name for two reasons. First being it is the last good look of the Wisconsin River we will get on today's tour. And second, because we are sitting on top of a very steep hill, so this might be the last good look we get of anything. But if you're afraid of heights like I am, well then just do what I do. Cover your eyes. If you look off to your right, you will notice a 50-foot drop off, but do not worry because, oh dear.
There's one more over there.
Another right here.
There's one more over there.
Look right there.
I know. Yeah, I saw that. There's one right there too.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Well, the most narrow part of Redbird Gorge is only 8 feet 6 inches wide, leaving me just 4 inches to work with. And if you think this is hard, just wait till we have to cross that bridge. And replant all of the trees in the most natural way possible. Perfectly straight rows.
It's so beautiful. Look at that. They're all straight. So we just finished our original Wisconsin DAC tour, and our driver, she's very amazing. She did a great job. She's funny. And yeah, so if you guys want to come here at Wisconsin Dells, please do not forget to do that tour. It's very amazing.
Yeah,
Jordan
very
even
good.
like it. So stay tuned. We still got more adventure to share for our next video. So thank you.